Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Kingston Sports Network for this afternoon's matinee softball regional matchup between the Kansas Lady Comets and your Kingston Lady Redskins. We are in the winners bracket. Lady Redskins need to win one game to move on to the Super Regionals. Lady Comets trying to keep that from happening. They'll have to defeat the Lady Redskins twice today. First game to take place here in just a little bit at noon. The if game will take place at 2 o'clock if it's needed. And we will see what happens. It's another beautiful day here in Kingston as the sun is shining. The wind's not really blowing much, so it's going to be kind of hot out there on the field. And both teams are out getting warmed up, as you can see. We're excited to be able to host this regional here at Kingston. It's good to have you all on the broadcast with us. I'm going to send you all to our first commercial break. We'll be back after these messages.
In 1920, when the roads were dirt and the Ford Model T ruled them all, Woody Ford opened its doors in Madill, Oklahoma. A small-town dealership with a big heart and big dreams. For 105 years, Woody Ford has been Oklahoma's oldest Ford dealership. Family-owned, proudly rooted in the heart of Texoma, and trusted by generations. We've weathered change, earned every handshake, and built lasting relationships with fairness, integrity, and exceptional service. It's not just about selling cars. It's about taking care of people. From the Model T to the electric revolution, Woody Ford has been here for it all, and we're just getting started. Woody Ford, 105 years strong, still driven by you.
Wake up and rock out with Greg's Rockin' Goat Coffee, located in downtown Kingston, Oklahoma. Owned by Kingston alum and Three Doors Down drummer Greg Upchurch, this local gym is serving up bold brews with serious rhythm. And online ordering makes it easy to get your favorite drinks on the go. Proudly supporting our local schools because community matters. Stop by and experience the flavor that's shaking up the heart of Chickasaw country. Greg's Rockin' Goat Coffee.
Craving authentic Italian cuisine? Look no further than Bella Vita Restaurant. Indulge in their mouth-watering menu featuring baked pastas, fresh seafood, hearty soups and salads, handcrafted pizzas, and more that will delight your taste buds. Open Tuesday through Sunday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Find Bella Vita at 1625 Highway 70, where every meal is a celebration. Come experience the taste of Bella Vita today.
Athletic injuries are essentially orthopedic injuries with sports-specific components. At Excel Therapy, our goal is for the athlete to return to the sport quickly. Excel Therapy can assist in speeding up recovery following surgery by improving range of motion, strength, and flexibility. At Excel Therapy, we excel at sports medicine. We excel at physical therapy. We excel at helping you excel. With clinics in Ardmore and Durant, our team excels at orthopedic injury recovery and sports medicine. Find us at exceltherapyok.com.
Welcome back, everybody, here to Kingston Softball Field as we are still getting ready to get set here. As you can tell, both teams are out on the playing surface doing their warm-ups, getting ready to go. We have your Kingston Lady Redskins getting ready to host the Kansas Lady Comets. Lady Comets come in with a record of 18-18 after defeating Silo twice yesterday in regional action play. They did fall the Lady Redskins in their lone game with them yesterday 7-0. But they bounced back and defeated, run-rolled the Smiro Lady Bulldogs. I believe that was a 11-1 ball game that went 6 innings. So that sets the stage for today. Once again, your Lady Redskins needing just one victory to win the regional tournament and advance to the area/super regional rounds. And Lady Comets will have to win twice today if they wish to advance. So that sets the stage for today. We're going to do one more commercial break, and then when we come back, you should just hear the crowd mic for a little bit as we do the national the lineups and the national anthem. So we'll be back after this second set of commercial breaks.
Feeling run down? Need a boost? Rehydration Station and more in Kingston has you covered. From B12 shots and IV therapy to spray tans, touchless massages, and weight loss programs, they've got everything to help you look and feel your best. Whether you're after a burst of energy, improved hydration, or enhanced wellness, this is your place to revitalize. Open 7 days a week, conveniently located just off Highway 70 in Kingston. Rehydration Station and more. Refresh, recharge, and feel amazing.
Southern Oklahoma Oral and Facial Surgery has been caring for the people of Southern Oklahoma for over 40 years. As board-certified oral and maxillofacial surgeons, Dr. Wallace and Dr. Sutherland have the highest level of expertise in the removal of wisdom teeth, placement of dental implants, facial injuries, corrective jaw surgery, jaw pain, and facial cosmetic surgery. By continually learning innovative techniques and utilizing the most up-to-date technology, they are able to provide world-class oral and facial surgery right here in Southern Oklahoma. To discuss your oral or facial surgical needs, call the experts at Southern Oklahoma Oral and Facial Surgery.
Sparlin Realty is dedicated to achieving your goals and will always do what's in your best interest. For residential and commercial properties, farm, ranch, and land purchases, you'll feel good about your choice of Sparlin Realty.
At Sparlin Realty, there's nothing more gratifying than achieving your goals and earning your trust along the way.
Whether you're selling your property or buying your dream home, it would be our privilege to assist you. Please call us today at 580-745-1055 or SparlinRealty.com.
Welcome back, everybody, as we are getting ready to go. Top half of your first inning. Lady Redskins will be the visiting team on the scoreboard as the Lady Comets won their first coin toss of the regional tournament. They were 0 for 3 on the coin tosses yesterday. They were the visiting team all 3 games. So today they will be a home team to start off in this first round, or this first game of the day. Hopefully this will be the only game. That's what we are hoping for. Gracie Woods getting the action in the circle. Here for the Lady Comets. Gracie threw both games yesterday against Silo, getting both victories. Lady Redskins faced Tinley Tie in their game against the Lady Comets. Lady Redskins will counter with Amberly Hallam, who came in the 7th inning to get the final 3 outs of the game yesterday against Kansas. That is who Coach Miner will go with. He'll go with the senior here in the circle today. Coach Graham down there giving final instructions to his Lady Comets, and here they come out on the field.
No, this is the one that pitched against Spyro.
Yeah. I don't think they were ready for the throwdown yet. The pitcher looked confused. There we go. There's the throwdown. In the circle for the Lady Comets will be number 16, Gracie Woods. Leading off for your Lady Redskins, the catcher, number 1, Kate Ratzliff. Kate Ratzliff set to lead things off as she'll step into the box here. Woods' first offering. Be bunted. Down the line will go Ratzliff. Up with it is Glass, and she'll get Ratzliff by maybe a half a step for the first out of the game. Great play by Glass on getting the out. Audrey Hughes will step in now. First pitch she sees grounded down to Glass at third base, and she'll get the out. 2 up, 2 down to begin the inning. Quickly, 3 pitches, 4 pitches. This one's hit down the line. It's a fair ball just inside the line, rounding first and digging for second. She'll have a stand-up duggable. Will be Dextry Bowerman. One hump the wall just inside the line down the left field line. Ava Bain will step in. Ava had 2 singles in yesterday's game. Drove in a couple runs. Swung on a miss, strike 1. First 2 batters were retired really quickly. First pitch, Bowerman saw she drove deep into left field. Bain out in front on that one. Down in the count now, 0-2. Bain will step back in. Here's the 0-2 by Woods. High for ball 1. This one's a high fly ball down left field line. Left fielder slide it over, and it'll fall foul over her head. And Bowerman, who had already rounded third and made it all the way home by the time the ball landed, will go back to second base. Bain just got under that one. 1-2 the count still. Runner at second. No score. 2 down here in the top of the first inning. Waited on that one, found it off down the first base side. One, two. This one's grounded short. Up with it, across the diamond. And the Lady Redskins will not get anything on the board in the first inning. We're back after these messages on Kingston Sports Network.
Life is yours to spend. Spend it thinking about the future. Spend it enjoying the moment. Spend it watching them grow. Spend it wishing they'd stop. Spend it believing in yourself. Spend it believing in something just a little bigger. First United Bank. Spend life wisely.
Madill, Oklahoma, population 3,900, and home of the oldest Ford dealership in Oklahoma, Woody Ford. How does a small-town car dealership last over a century? A no-pressure buying experience with personal service that focuses on the customer. Hi, I'm Brian Butler, owner of Woody Ford, and I guarantee pricing that is competitive with the big city car dealers. Guys, it's really that simple. Ford's cost less than Madill. So come to Woody Ford and get the vehicle you want with free oil changes for life. Get to Woody Ford in Madill and woodyford.com.
Welcome back. Bottom half of the inning. Comets are the home team today in this game after winning the coin toss. Ashton Glass to lead things off, playing third base today for Lady Comets. In the circle for your Lady Redskins will be the senior, Amberly Hallam. First offering to Glass. Check swing, strike one. Amberly threw about 8 pitches yesterday in the 7th inning to end the game. Coming in relief of Gracie Bridgman. A ground ball over to Bowerman, across the diamond to Bain, and out number 1 is recorded. Shortstop Lorelei Pitcher will come to the plate now. First offering to Pilcher. Swung on, grounded to Hughes at third, across the diamond to Bain, and out 2 is recorded. That'll bring up your first baseman, Blackbird. First offering breaks over the outside corner, strike one. That one come across and then broke away from the batter. Good movement on that pitch. Here's your 0-1 to Blackbird. Swung on a little looper left field. Davis coming in. She's not going to get to it. It'll be a base hit as Blackbird reaches on a single. Designated player Allison Block will step in to the box. Swung on, grounded. Nice job of moving over by Maddie Hammond. And the Lady Comets get nothing equally in the first inning. We'll be back after these messages on the Kingston Sports Network.
When choosing a builder for your forever home, you want 3 qualities. Flexibility. Herndon Construction is flexible in overcoming design and construction challenges. Innovation. Herndon Construction is constantly innovating by adopting the newest techniques to the home building process. Results. Builders at Herndon Construction aren't satisfied until you are. Get started on your forever home today at HerndonConstruction.net. Herndon Construction, building forever homes since 1950.
Kingston Hardware has everything you need for your next project or backyard barbecue. Tackle tough jobs with steel trimmers, blowers, and chainsaws. Tools that professionals trust. Need a fresh look? Choose from 3,500 vibrant colors with quality Benjamin Moore paint. And for grill masters, they've got you covered with Big Green Egg, Traeger, and Weber in a range of gas, pellet, and charcoal grills. Visit today at 23 North Main Street in Kingston. Kingston Hardware, the helpful hardware folks.
Welcome back. First offering to Maddie Hammond here in the top of the second. Is outside for ball one. Get that fixed on your screen. That'll be ball two there. Nothing doing for either team as both teams able to get a base runner on, just not able to move them around. Both came with 2 outs via left field hits. Maddie Hammond ahead, 3-0 in the count. Here to begin the top half of the second inning. 3-0. That'll be low and inside for ball four. Emma Bridgman will come in, designated player for the Lady Redskins. A bunt, it's in the air. Glass with it, fires it to first. The throw will pull the first, will be the third baseman covering off the bag. 1 out recorded on the bunt attempt. Maddie Hammond will stay at first base. That'll bring up Destry Davis as she steps in. First offering, a little looper in the gap, moving over will be the center fielder, and she'll make the catch on the run. Great job out there by Emmeline Ty, to get the second out of the inning. That'll bring up our center fielder. Kinley Hallam. First offering to her is outside. The delayed steal now by Maddie Hammond, and she'll make it to second base on it. Great job by Maddie. One over the count here to Hallam. Runner at second. 2 down here at the top of the second. Fouled back into the backstop by Hallam. Evens the count at 1 apiece. The 1-1 pitch. Swung on. That'll fall foul right over by the first base dugout. Hallam steps back in. Here's the pitch by Woods. A high pitch, and she'll swing at it, pop it high. Shortstop moving over. She'll get underneath it, and that'll do it for the Lady Redskins. Nothing doing in the second. We're back after these messages.
Brown's Funeral Service in Atoka, Colgate, Durant, and Medill are proud to be a part of the communities they serve. Since 1994, Brown's Funeral Service has proudly supported nonprofits, police and fire departments, local military members, and area schools. The staff at Brown's Funeral Service takes great pride in these endeavors because they realize it's more than being in business. It's about being a thread in the fabric of our community. Brown's Funeral Service, where service begins but never ends.
BG's Catch is a Kingston game day tradition. Open 4 to 9 p.m. every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Dig into an all-you-can-eat buffet featuring the freshest catfish, shrimp, and chicken with your favorite sides and a fully stocked salad bar. Top it off with homemade vanilla ice cream and peach cobbler. BG's Catch, Highway 70, just across the street from the Kingston football field. Check out the BG's Catch Facebook page for more info. BG's Catch, Kingston, Oklahoma. It's the best catch around.
Welcome back as we get started in the bottom half of the second inning. Gracie Woods, the pitcher, leading off for the Lady Comets. First offering to her, swung on a fly ball. Coming over be Hallam from center field. She'll squeeze it for the first out of the inning. 1 pitch, 1 out. Here in the second for Amberly Hallam. Bailey Job will come to the plate. First offering from her, swung on, fouled back into the net, strike 1. The 0-1 from Amberley. Swung on, grounded up the middle, over to get it will be Bowerman, and she'll fire it across Diamond to Bain. Out number 2 in the inning. Shawnee Steele will come to the plate now for Lady Comets. Steele with a home run in yesterday's game against Spiro. Swung on a miss on the first offering from Hallam. Drove it deep over the fence and left center field out there. The 0-1 pitch to Steele. Grounded to third. Hughes up with it. Over to Bain, and that'll end the inning. Back after these messages on the Kingston Sports Network.
Curbside pickup from Applebee's of Durant is an easy way to enjoy all of your Applebee's game day favorites. Favorites like the Fiesta Lime Chicken or made-to-order burgers. And Applebee's 2 for $25 is always a winning play. Order online or via the Applebee's app. Or better yet, have Applebee's cater your game day party. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood. Applebee's of Durant. Open till midnight Sunday through Thursday and open till 1 a.m. Fridays and Saturdays.
Life is yours to spend. Spend it apart. Spend it together. Spend a little now. Spend a lot later. Spend it fearlessly. Spend it faithfully. First United Bank. Spend life wisely.
Welcome back. Once again, I forgot to change the inning. Keaton Hatley to lead things off for the Lady Redskins. Swung under the pitch. 0-1 to count. Hatley with a double down the left field line yesterday. First of 2 back-to-back doubles. Hatley followed by Ratzliff. Second one grounded off the first baseman's glove. Great job by Ty over there to field it. And she'll get the speedy Hatley at first. That'll roll things back to the top of the order as Ratzliff steps in. First offering to her is high for ball 1. Ratzliff digs back in. Here's the 1-0. High for ball 2. Ratzliff tried to get on via bunt last inning, thrown out right at the last nick of time by Glass over at third base. The 2-0 count now. Here's the pitch. That one's outside for ball 3. The 3-0. That'll catch the zone. Brings the count to 3-1. Speedy Ratzliff steps back in. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Swung on, little fly ball. Moving over will be the shortstop, and she'll grab it for the out. 2 down here in the inning for Audrey Hughes. That's low and in there for a strike 1. Said it was low. It was a strike. It was across the plate. Hughes steps back in, down 0-1. Hughes grounded out to third as well. There's a little looper. It'll go over the outstretched arms of the second baseman, and Hughes will reach with the single. Dexter Bowerman will step in. Bowerman with the long double down the left field line last time. There's another drive down the left field line. That's going to fall foul. Actually bounced out of play. Down the count, 0-1 now. Bowerman's first time to bat, knocked one just about 1.5 feet inside the line. Bounced up against the wall. There's a low for ball one. Evens the count at 1 apiece. She hits one that well again. Hughes is fast enough to score from first base. She'll be able to take off on contact. The 1-1 pitch. This one's a high fly ball. She got underneath it. Center fielder's going to move over, get underneath it, and squeeze it for the third out of the inning. Nothing doing for your Lady Redskins in the third. We'll be back after these messages.
Life is yours to spend. Spend it thinking about the future. Spend it enjoying the moment. Spend it watching them grow. Spend it wishing they'd stop. Spend it believing in yourself. Spend it believing in something just a little bigger. First United Bank. Spend life wisely.
When it rains, it pours. So it's important for you to get the coverage that meets your needs. Farmers Insurance Agent Al Olson can help you understand your options so you can prepare for what the forecast brings. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two. Learn more by calling Agent Al Olson at 580-924-3898 to find out how he can help you protect the things that matter most to you. That's Al Olson at 580-924-3898.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
Welcome back. Bottom of the third inning. Allie McCraddock, left fielder, leading things off for the Lady Comets. McCraddock spent some time catching yesterday for the Lady Comets as well. First pitch she sees, grounded down to third. Hughes fields it in fair territory across the diamond. First out of the inning on one pitch. That'll bring up the second baseman, Tinley Ty. Ty was the pitcher yesterday that the Lady Redskins faced in their game. First offering to Ty is high for ball one. Ty digs back in. Here's the 1-0. Bounced in for ball two. Two on the count, one out, nobody on here in the bottom half of the third inning. No score so far, as both pitchers have been making quick work each inning. That will catch the outside of the plate. Strike one. The 2-1 on its way. Swung on, line drive to right field. Coming in is Hatley. She fields it on the one hop, and it will be a single for Ty. Ashton Glass will soon step in. First pitch she sees, line drive to Hammond with it over to second first, and she'll get the double play to end the inning. Line drive right to Hammond's glove. Ty got off the bag a little too far, and Hammond made her pay for it. That'll do it in the third. We'll be back with the fourth after these messages.
Life is loud, chaotic, hilarious, and occasionally peaceful. Your life fits you, so why settle for life insurance that fits someone else? At Shelter Insurance, our local agents help you design a personal protection plan backed by award-winning customer service. We're your shield. We're your shelter. Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
Contact Shelter Agent Chuck McCatton in Medill about Shelter's life insurance options, or call today at 580-795-2500.
Maddie Hammond will come to the plate. Swung on. High fly ball going back. It's over the left fielder's head, and it'll bounce over the wall for a ground rule double by Hammond. I think we're going to have a pitch hitter here for Bridgman as she goes back to the dugout. It should be Chloe Hall. Yep. We're going to bring in Chloe Hall here to pinch hit for Emma Bridgman. Got a runner at second. No score on the board yet. Lady Redskins trying to get something going here, as runs have been hard to come by in the game. First pitch she sees, she pops it up, and it bounces off the net and hits her in the face mask. 0-1 the count, as Hall was out in front of that one. Hall steps back in. The 0-1. Swung on line drive down the line. Rounding third and digging for home will be Hammond. She'll score standing up. The throw gets away, and Hall will trot on down to second on the throw. Chloe Hall stepping up and getting the RBI when the Lady Redskins needed it. That'll bring up our center fielder. Foul ball into the net. Strike one. This one grounded over to second, up with it, flips it over to first for the out. 2 down in the inning, but the runners do move over to second and third for Keaton Hatley. Hatley pumped out the first time up to shortstop. First offering to Hatley. Over the plate, strike one. Hatley digs back in, swung on and missed. Down the count, 0-2 goes Hatley. Two big runs are out there on the bases if Hatley can convert. This one's way outside. Ball one. The 1-2 bounces in, evens the count at 2 apiece. Great stop by Steele behind the plate. Kept Emma Bridgman at third. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Deuces wild for your Lady Redskins here in the top of the fourth. Pitch outside, and Hatley has worked the count full with the leadoff hitter, Ratzliff, on deck. The payoff pitch. Swung on, grounded down the first base line. It'll be foul. Hatley will dig back in. The 3-2 on its way. High for ball 4, and the bases will be full of Lady Redskins for Kate Ratzliff. Ratzliff digs in here with 2 down, bases loaded. First offering to Ratzliff is outside for ball 1. The 1-0. Swung on right at the first baseman. She didn't have to move, and the ball hit her right in the glove. That'll end the inning. Lady Redskins able to get 1 on the board. We'll be back after these messages.
At Super C Mart, we're dedicated to offering an extensive selection of fresh produce, pantry essentials, and specialty items. Our in-house expert butchers meticulously select and prepare a wide variety of cuts, ensuring that only the freshest meats reach your table. For those on the go, explore our convenient grab-and-go meal options. Download the Super C Mart Rewards app today and start earning points with every purchase. Shop, save, and enjoy the benefits of a Kingston hometown tradition. Super C Mart.
Craving authentic Italian cuisine? Look no further than Bella Vita Restaurant. Indulge in their mouth-watering menu featuring baked pastas, fresh seafood, hearty soups and salads, handcrafted pizzas, and more that will delight your taste buds. Open Tuesday through Sunday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Find Bella Vita at 1625 Highway 70, where every meal is a celebration. Come experience the taste of Bella Vita today.
Welcome back. Bottom half of your fourth inning. Lady Redskins able to get 1 run on the board. We're able to get the bases loaded with 2 down, but a line drive shot hit right at the first baseman, Cabry Blackbird. Caught it right at, it was hit right at her in the inning. This one grounded right to Audrey Hughes at third across the diamond. Nice snag at the last second by Bain to get the out. Allison Bach will step into the box now. Bach grounded out to Maddie Hammond at second the first time up to end the first inning. First offering off the end of the bat over to Bowerman. A deep hole over at short. One hop into the base at first to get the out. Great throw and catch by Bowerman to Bain. And the Lady Redskins are out of the fourth inning. We'll be back after these messages from your Kingston Sports Network.
Madill, Oklahoma, population 3,900, and home of the oldest Ford dealership in Oklahoma, Woody Ford. How does a small town car dealership last over a century? A no-pressure buying experience with personal service that focuses on the customer. Hi, I'm Brian Butler, owner of Woody Ford, and I guarantee pricing that is competitive with the big city car dealers. Guys, it's really that simple. Ford's cost less than Madill. So come to Woody Ford and get the vehicle you want with free oil changes for life. Get to Woody Ford in Madill and woodyford.com.
Shamrock Bank is a proud sponsor of Kingston Redskin Athletics. As an employee-owned company based in southeastern Oklahoma, we understand what dedication means. It means going above and beyond. It means being there when you're needed. These student athletes are dedicated to represent their schools and communities, and Shamrock Bank is dedicated to supporting all the communities we serve. Come see the difference employee ownership makes. You're more than a customer, and we're more than a bank. Shamrock Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back, everybody. Bottom half of your fifth inning, not the 52nd inning. I'll fix that in just a minute. Audrey Hughes led things off with a double on the first pitch she saw. Dexter Bowerman will now step to the plate, and I will try to fix your scoreboard real quick. That looks better. First offering to Bowerman, high and outside for ball one. Hughes smacked the first pitch she saw, and it went deep, one hop the wall over McCraddock's head out there in left field. The 1-0 swung on, pop fly going back will be the shortstop, and she'll snag it. Out one, number one. Ava Bain will step in. Bain is grounded out to shortstop and struck out. First pitch she sees, a ground ball to pitcher. She bumbles it and then flips it over to first base for the out. Maddie Hammond stepping in. Hammond doubled down the left field line last time up. Has also gone on base via walk. First offering to Hammond high and outside, ball one. Left fielder McCraddock playing a little bit further back this time as that one falls in for the strike. I don't know. There we go. 1-1 the count. 2 down. Running at third is Audrey Hughes. After the double, they moved over on the ground out by Bain. Coming in is McCraddock on the fly ball. She'll end the inning. Nothing doing for the Lady Redskins. We'll be back after these messages on the Kingston Sports Network.
Life is loud, chaotic, hilarious, and occasionally peaceful. Your life fits you, so why settle for life insurance that fits someone else? At Shelter Insurance, our local agents help you design a personal protection plan backed by award-winning customer service. We're your shield. We're your shelter. Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
Contact Shelter Agent Chuck McCadden in Medill about Shelter's life insurance options or call today at 580-795-2500.
At Super C Mart, we're dedicated to offering an extensive selection of fresh produce, pantry essentials, and specialty items. Our in-house expert butchers meticulously select and prepare a wide variety of cuts, ensuring that only the freshest meats reach your table. For those on the go, explore our convenient grab-and-go meal options. Download the Super C Mart Rewards app today and start earning points with every purchase. Shop, save, and enjoy the benefits of a Kingston hometown tradition. Super C Mart.
Welcome back, everybody, as Gracie Wood steps in here to begin the bottom half of your fifth inning. Amberly Hallam back in the circle to face the Lady Comets. First offering bunted foul. Makes the count 0-1. The 0-1. Swung on a little slow rolling ground. There's be trouble. Quickly fielded and played by Maddie Hammond as she got there just in time to get the out. Beat Woods by half a step on the throw. Bailey Job will come to the plate. Job grounded out to Bowerman at short last time up. Swung on a little looper. It's going to be trouble as Hallam's going over, and she'll catch it on the run for the second out of the inning. Great job by Kinley Hallam out there in center field. Shawnee Steele stepping into the box. Catcher for the Lady Comets. Grounded out to Audrey Hughes at third, her first time up. First pitch to Steele over the outside corner, strike one. Nobody on, 2 down. Amberly Hallam trying to get her second 1-2-3 inning of the game. This one still able to lay off of. Makes the count 1-1. Ratzlaff asking for the appeal, didn't go. As Steele steps back in. Hallam waiting on a sign. Steele steps back out. All right, everybody's ready to go now. The 1-1 pitch here from Hallam. Bounces in for ball 2. Here's the 2-1. Swung on and fouled back for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs in the bottom of your second inning. Lady Redskins clinging to a 1-0 lead here. They managed to finally get a run in the top half of the fourth. Here's the 2-2 from Hallam. Swung on line right up the middle. It'll be a base hit into center field for Steele. Mallory Steele stepping in. Mallory Christie stepping in here. I used the mixture of the name that the batter just batted and the one that's stepping up. You got Steele at first. Christie at the plate. First offering to Christie. High for ball one. Down goes the throw, but Steele will steal the bag. Now we're going to get a courtesy runner. It'll be number 2, Riley Davis. Lady Comets trying to tie the score here using a courtesy runner and a pinch hitter. Bottom half of the 5th inning. 2 down on the board. Hallam gets her sign. Here's the 1-0. That one breaks across the outside corner of the plate. Evens the count at 1 apiece to Christie. The 1-1. That one will catch the corner as well. Makes the count 1-2 with 2 down. Runner at second base for Hallam and the Redskins. Here's your 1-2 pitch. Swung on, dribbled, foul down the first base line. Got it just on the end of the bat. This one grounded up the middle. Hallam up with it. She's coming home with it. Here comes the play at the plate, and she's going to slide in safe to tie the game. Great hit and run by the Lady Comets to tie the game. Now batting will be second baseman number 13, Tinley Ty. Tinley Ty up to bat. She'll fly out to Hallam, but the Lady Comets able to get a run on the board and tie the game. Be back with 6th inning action after this.
When choosing a builder for your forever home, you want 3 qualities. Flexibility. Herndon Construction is flexible in overcoming design and construction challenges. Innovation. Herndon Construction is constantly innovating by adopting the newest techniques to the home building process. Results. Builders at Herndon Construction aren't satisfied until you are. Get started on your forever home today at HerndonConstruction.net. Herndon Construction, building forever homes since 1950.
BG's Catch is a Kingston game day tradition. Open 4 to 9 p.m. every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Dig into an all-you-can-eat buffet featuring the freshest catfish, shrimp, and chicken with your favorite sides and a fully stocked salad bar. Top it off with homemade vanilla ice cream and peach cobbler. BG's Catch, Highway 70, just across the street from the Kingston football field. Check out the BG's Catch Facebook page for more info. BG's Catch, Kingston, Oklahoma. It's the best catch around.
Welcome back to begin your 6th inning. Chloe Hall will lead things off. Hall with the big base hit in the top half of the 5th inning that scored a run. Or actually the 4th inning that scored the run. Hall with the only out-of-the-park home run for the Lady Redskins came at Silo. Listens a little looper caught in the air by the first baseman, Blackbird. Destry Davis will step in now. First offering to Davis is in there for a strike. Makes the count 0-1. The 0-1. High for ball 1. Evens the count at 1 apiece. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Nobody on. Here in the top of the 6th inning. Game tied at 1. Lots of ones on the board. This one will bounce low. Makes the count 2-1. This one swung on and missed. A foul ball. She just got a piece of it. Evens the count at 2 apiece. Two count now to Davis. Here's the pitch. Swung on line right at the third baseman. The Lady Redskins have hit several hard, but they have all been right at somebody. Kinley Hallam now will step in. First offering to Highland in there for strike 1. Oh, 1 to count. Hallam digs back in. Swung on, grounded up the middle. It'll be stopped by the shortstop, but she won't have a throw as Hallam reaches safely on the infield is hit. He's going to. I think we're going to have another pitch hitter here as Keaton Hatley has walked back off. We're going to have Bailey Reagan to pitch hit for the Lady Redskins. Have runner at first. That's Hallam. Reagan stepping in. 2 down here in the top of the 6th inning. First offering to Bailey. Catches the outside corner. Strike 1. The 0-1 swung on, hit down the left field line. It's going to be foul as it bounces against the wall. Strike 2. Reagan quickly down 0-2 here in the count. The 0-2 high and outside for ball 1. One and 2 your count, 2 down, runner at first. Here's the pitch. High for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Deuces wild here for your Lady Redskins. Top of the 6th inning. Tied ball game at 1 apiece. This one's low pitch, but knocks it foul. We'll do it again. Two. This one bounces in. The count will be full. You got Ratzliff on deck circle. If Reagan can find a way to get on here. The payoff pitch by Woods. Swung on and fouled back into the wall. We'll get to do it again. The 3-2 on its way. Swung on and missed. Down goes Reagan, and that will end the threat here in the 6th inning. We back. Bottom of the 6th after this.
There are things that get in the way of life. Say, like house cleaning. busy work schedule, waiting in line at the coffee shop. But there's one thing that really doesn't have to be, and that's your vehicle maintenance and repair. Call or download the Woody Ford Service app. Because with our new Woody mobile service app, you set the pace, and it's super easy. Download the app from the store and register in just a few minutes. And best of all, we'll come to you. We are there when it matters. Download the Woody mobile service app now.
Craving authentic Italian cuisine? Look no further than Bella Vita Restaurant. Indulge in their mouth-watering menu featuring baked pastas, fresh seafood, hearty soups and salads, handcrafted pizzas, and more that will delight your taste buds. Open Tuesday through Sunday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Find Bella Vita at 1625 Highway 70, where every meal is a celebration. Come experience the taste of Bella Vita today.
Welcome back. Bottom half of your sixth inning. Ashton Glass to lead off things for the Lady Comets, as Amberly Hallam will come back in for her sixth inning of work. Top of the order for the Lady Comets here in the sixth, as you have Glass, Pilcher, and Blackbird all set to take to the plate. The 0-1. This one dribbled foul down the third base line. Makes the count 0-2. That'll be outside for ball one, as Ratzlaff hopped over into the left-handed batter's box to catch the pitch. 1-2 to Glass, as Pilcher waits on deck. Swung on, grounded to Bowerman at short. She's up with it across the diamond to Bain. And that'll be out number one of the sixth inning. And that will bring Pilcher to the plate. Pilcher is grounded out to Hughes at third. Both times she's batted so far today. Hallam with the sign. Here's the pitch. Pilcher bunts it to third. Hughes up with it, throws it. She'll get the out as Hammond was covering. And there's two down in the inning. That'll bring up Blackbird to the plate. First offering to Blackbird is a ball. Second pitch low for ball two. 2-0 the count now to Blackbird. She has singled to left field and grounded out to Bowerman at short. The 2-0 grounded up the middle. It'll get past Hammond, and Blackbird will be on with the single. That'll bring up Bach. Bach is 0 for 2 on the day. First offering to Bach, swung on, little looper. Coming in will be Davis, and she'll end the inning on the fly ball. Nothing doing for the Lady Comets in the sixth. We're going to the seventh after these messages.
Life is loud, chaotic, hilarious, and occasionally peaceful. Your life fits you. So why settle for life insurance that fits someone else? At Shelter Insurance, our local agents help you design a personal protection plan backed by award-winning customer service. We're your shield. We're your shelter. Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
Contact Shelter Agent Chuck McCatton in Medill about Shelter's life insurance options, or call today at 580-795-2500.
Life is yours to spend. Spend it thinking about the future. Spend it enjoying the moment. Spend it watching them grow. Spend it wishing they'd stop. Spend it believing in yourself. Spend it believing in something just a little bigger. First United Bank. Spend life wisely.
Welcome back, everybody. Top of the 7th inning, Kate Ratzliff leading off things for your Lady Redskins as the score is tied 1 apiece. Ratzliff with a drive to deep right field, going back, and it's out of here. Ratzliff with the leadoff home run in the top of the 7th inning to give the Lady Redskins the lead. Ratzliff put a drive into one, and it cleared the fence with ease. Into the trees it goes into right field, and the Lady Redskins lead 2-1. And that'll bring up the third baseman, Andre Hughes. First pitch to Hughes is high and outside for ball 1. That'll be the second home run for the week for Ratzliff. The first one was an inside the Parker against Medill on Monday night. Ball 2 now to Hughes as it's 2-0. And Coach Graham is going to come out and have a meeting at the mound. When it left the bat, we knew he had a good idea. It was going to go, and it traveled well. It did. It did. Bill Macon in here with me. It did. It hit above the fence line about 6 or 7 feet in the trees back behind the fence. They're probably about 4 or 5 feet back there. And put plenty of behind that ball. All right. Hughes steps back into the box. We're ready to rock and roll here. Lady Redskins just took the lead 2-1. Swung on, and here's a fly ball down the left field line. It's going to fall foul right at the wall. That offering's out over the outside corner. Evens the count at 2 apiece. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody down here in the top of the 7th inning. Lady Redskins just took the lead 2-1. The 2-2 swung on, lined foul down the third base line. Hughes shows bunt. She'll pull back. Here's the pitch. Line down the left field line. Going over it. It'll fall fair. Rounding first and digging for second will be Hughes. She'll hold up with a stand-up double as that ball just gets past the left fielder out there. Bowerman coming to the plate now. Nobody out. Runner at second here. Lady Redskins going to try to add to their lead. Swung on and fouled, strike 1. Bowerman with a double to left field, a fly out to short, and a fly out to center today as she steps back in. High for ball 1. Evens the count at 1 apiece. Here's a deep drive to left field. Going over will be the center fielder. She'll make the catch. Going back and tagging will be Hughes, and she'll slide in under the tag at third base. That was close. Aggressive base running for the Lady Redskins again. And Ava Bain will come to the plate. One down as Bain steps in. The first pitch she sees low for ball one. A big run standing at third base for the Lady Redskins if Bain can manage to get her home. This one's knocked down to third. They fake the throw, then throw across the diamond and get her for the out. Smart play by the third baseman to check the runner at third base, holding her at bay. She wasn't able to come, and that'll bring Maddie Hammond to the plate. Hammond coming to the plate. She had a double to left field earlier. It was a ground rule double. First offering to Hammond. Swung on. A fly ball. Left fielder backing up. She'll get underneath it in the inning. Lady Redskins take the lead on the home run by Ratzliff. Nothing doing after that. We're back with the bottom half of the inning after these messages.
Hey, Texoma, have you heard? Gecko's at Lake Texoma has a new location, but it's still the same great food you love. Dig into mouth-watering street tacos, sizzling fajitas, supreme nachos, or an empanada salad. Craving something fast? Call ahead and swing by their convenient drive-thru. Planning a special event? Book their private party room for an unforgettable fiesta. Explore the full menu, upcoming events, and more at Gecko's at LakeTexoma.com. Located at 1006 US 70 in Kingston.
Hunter SuperTex has been here since 2006 and will be here to provide you excellent service for your home service needs. Who said you need to sweat over getting a new HVAC system with our special financing options fitting every budget? Oh, and did we mention you won't need to leave your comfy spot? Stay right there on your couch. Free estimates and financing, all from your sofa. Hunter SuperTex, making home comfort a breeze. Go visit HunterSuperTex.com and schedule online today.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we begin the bottom half of your seventh inning. Lady Redskins lead 2-1. Gracie Woods will lead things off for the Comets. First pitch to Woods, swung on, foul ball and foul territory. Going over is Bain, but it'll fall in the dugout. Strike one. On one the count. You have Woods, Job, and Steele coming to the plate for the Lady Comets. The 0-1 going over to the head of Davis, and she'll bobble it off the wall. Standing in with a double will be Woods. After the double to left field by Woods, Job will come into bat. Nobody down, runner at second. Hamlin's going to have to get some work in here. As Lady Redskins have a runner. The tying run is at second base. Job steps in. Job is grounded out to the shortstop and flown out to center field. First pitch she sees a high fly ball. Going back is Bowerman. She'll squeeze it. First out of the inning. That'll bring up the catcher, Shawnee Steele. Steele with a single in center field. They pitch ran four, and that run came in to score in the last inning. Or excuse me, in the fifth inning. Steele hit a home run yesterday. First pitch to Steele high and outside for ball one. That home run was hit off the Spyro pitcher. Hallam gets her sign. Steele digs in. And here's the pitch. Swung on, grounded up the middle. Hammond over with it. Flips it to first. And they'll get the out at the bag. Be two down. The runner does advance to third on the ground ball. And now we're going to bring up Mallory Christie. Coach Miner is going to have a chat in the circle with the ladies. I think they're going to go over what Steele has done so far in the game, or excuse me, what happened the last time that Christie was up to bat, and they're going to make sure everybody knows we're going to first base with the ground ball with 2 down in the inning. I think that's what we're doing here. As Coach Osteen and Coach Miner came out and met with the Lady Redskins in the circle. Coach Graham giving instructions to the Lady Comets down the third base line as you have Steele stepping in to bat. Christie stepping in to bat. And then if she reaches, Tinley Ty would follow. Runner at third, 2 down. Bottom of the 7th inning, Lady Redskins clinging that 2-1 lead. First offering over the outside corner, strike 1. Last time Christie pinch hit, she hit one right up the middle just past Amberly Hallam to score the tying run at the time. Trying to repeat it here. Swung on, fly ball down the first base line. It's going to go out of play, foul. And just like that, Hallam's ahead in the count, 0-2. Lady Comets down to their final strike here in the bottom of the 7th inning. The 0-2 pitch way outside for ball 1 as Christie laid off of it. Amberly with the sign. Here's the 1-2. Swung on, line drive to Hammond. She'll squeeze it for the 3rd out of the inning, and the Lady Redskins will be the regional champions, defeating the Lady Comets 2-1 in this afternoon ball game. Congratulations to the Lady Redskins. We will keep it right here for your trophy presentation. Ladies and gentlemen, if I could have your attention, please, as Kingston Athletic Director Taylor Weebner presents the Regional Championship Trophy to your Kingston Lady Redskins. Moving on. All right, well, we're going to take one quick break. We'll come back after these messages, and we will finish up our broadcast for the day. We'll be back after this.
Feeling run down? Need a boost? Rehydration Station and more in Kingston has you covered. From B12 shots and IV therapy to spray tans, touchless massages, and weight loss programs, they've got everything to help you look and feel your best. Whether you're after a burst of energy, improved hydration, or enhanced wellness, this is your place to revitalize. Open 7 days a week, conveniently located just off Highway 70 in Kingston. Rehydration Station and more. Refresh, recharge, and feel amazing.
Southern Oklahoma Oral and Facial Surgery has been caring for the people of Southern Oklahoma for over 40 years. As board-certified oral and maxillofacial surgeons, Dr. Wallace and Dr. Sutherland have the highest level of expertise in the removal of wisdom teeth, placement of dental implants, facial injuries, corrective jaw surgery, jaw pain, and facial cosmetic surgery. By continually learning innovative techniques and utilizing the most up-to-date technology, they are able to provide world-class oral and facial surgery right here in Southern Oklahoma. To discuss your oral or facial surgical needs, call the experts at Southern Oklahoma Oral and Facial Surgery.
Sparlin Realty is dedicated to achieving your goals and will always do what's in your best interest. For residential and commercial properties, farm, ranch, and land purchases, you'll feel good about your choice of Sparlin Realty.
At Sparlin Realty, there's nothing more gratifying than achieving your goals and earning your trust along the way.
Whether you're selling your property or buying your dream home, it would be our privilege to assist you. Please call us today at 580-745-1055
or SparlinRealty.com.
Well, welcome back, everybody, as we have just finished the ball game. Your Lady Redskins victorious today here in Kingston, 2-1 over the Lady Comets from Kansas. Lady Redskins will move on in the playoffs. They will move on to next week in Super Regional / area play. We will have to wait until, I believe, Sunday to know, or Saturday to know, who the opponent will be. Whoever it is, it'll be a best-of-3 series, and I'm sure the Lady Redskins will have to go on the road. Can't imagine them getting a home bid on that. We will see what happens, though. What they do now is they take the 16 winners of the regionals, and the coaches rank them, and then they, based off those rankings, they set up who you go play. So we'll wait and see. We've got lots of action still to go out there that we're having to watch. Most of the regional tournaments are starting today. Only had 3 or 4 start yesterday, so still some softball to be played before we know who is in the next round. As for Kingston and your Lady Redskins, they definitely continue their season. So great job by Amberly Hallam and crew today. She did a fantastic job in the circle. Home run by Kate Ratzliff, the first of the year over the fence for her. It was a shot to take the lead in the top of the 7th. And a great way to end things here at the Kingston High School softball field this afternoon. We're going to go to our last commercial break. We will see you tomorrow night as the Kingston Sports Network will bring you the football game. The homecoming festivities start around 6 o'clock. We'll probably have the broadcast going by then. We'll show you the coronation followed by the football game. Jory House and I will be on the call. We'll look forward to having you then. Everybody have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow.
In the dust and dreams of 1920, a small Ford dealership took root in Medill, Oklahoma. The Woody family didn't just sell cars. They helped build the roads of trust this town would travel for generations. For over a century, Woody Ford has stood as Oklahoma's oldest Ford dealership. Through wars, dust bowls, booms, and busts, we stayed. Because our promise was never just about vehicles. It was about people. About showing up day after day. Now, 105 years later, we're still right here in the heart of Texoma, rooted in tradition, powered by pride. The road ahead is electric, connected, dynamic, and Woody Ford is ready. Because while the world evolves, our values don't. Here's to the next 105.
Stewart's Family Dentistry has been providing dental services to the families in this area for over 30 years. Their full range of services include dental implants, bleaching, and cosmetic dentistry, same-day crowns and bridges, orthodontics, preventative, and pediatric dentistry. They'll even file your dental insurance for you. Stewart's Family Dentistry wants to be your family's dentist. Conveniently located in Ardmore, just south of Walmart on Merrick Drive, 223-6720. In Marietta, across from Bank First, 276-3055.